Good evening, my beautiful collective. I hope you're having a wonderful day. What's up, collective? You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, collective, what's going on? Let's give you a quick little energy check-in tonight, okay? Woo! What is the energy for my collective? Collective energy, please and thank you. A light grows brighter only by lighting another. This is rather interesting. I just got done lighting my Jesus candles. Yeah, number 2. A light grows brighter only by lighting another. Combined light, right? 28. 228 could mean something. 228 could be an angel number. Thus one journeys to the stars in reverse, right? It's that darkness. Someone's in some darkness and need to realize that in order to find the light, you got to encourage others, right? You can't stay in this negative energy, this darkness. You can't do it. It don't work. By helping others, by lighting others, by helping guide others. That's when you come out of this darkness energy. And y'all, I've been doing readings, but I haven't really posted them because we hit that, we hit kind of a sweet spot is what I like to call it. And, some things just don't need to be out there. You know what I mean? Things just got to kind of take their natural course, that divine will of fortune, that divine timing. And you go with the flow, right? Everyone's allowed. Spirit will help a person come out of the darkness into the light. But in order to shine bright, you got to put out brightness, right? You got to be encouraging. You got to be lighting other people's candles, not snuffing them out. You know what I mean? It don't work that way. Thus one's journeys to the stars. You miss out more when you're when you're in that darkness. And even when you're in the darkness, you should always be looking for them pinpricks of light, right? Them pinpricks of hope, of, I was wanting to say destination, right? You can always get out of the dark. Don't that kind of remind you of like a string of like Christmas lights in the dark, lighting the path? Various many lighting options out there. Various many ways to contribute to shining the light and helping others, right? Money's tight for a lot of people. When you're on a public format, just liking and sharing people's videos and stuff does wonders. That's the best way to support somebody. It's not always about physical. Sometimes it's about, or financial. Sometimes it's just about doing the little things that show support, right? Guys, every video I watch, I like to smash the like button for people just because that's the best way to support content. And really on any platform that exists out there, right? Support people, promote them. Spreading the light, right? That light's about like the education, getting the information out there, letting people see things and get into areas that maybe they're not so aware of. Shining the light. The journey by the stars. Guidance. God will never leave you in the dark. There's always, when a door closes, a window opens, but you got to be the one willing to go. And there's usually multiple options even in that, right? Some of them stars shine brighter than others. But it's also that energy of everything is connected. Everything is connected. Like a light strand, back in the old days, when one of the lights blew out, the whole fucking set blew out. Nowadays, they got continuous burn, so if one burns out, it's just the one light. But y'all, back in the day, if one light burned out, it took the whole damn set. This is rewiring your system, so to speak, right? So you don't stay in the darkness. You realize many different options out there. Many different opportunities to get assistance, right? We got different constellations printed on this. A lot of help from various individuals. Every sign, right? It don't matter. You can get help from every sign. You can get help from anybody. It's like spreading the light. Spreading the light. Lighting one another's candles. A light grows brighter only by lighting another. For a lot of you, this is that various situations in your life that you've helped spark growth, enlightenment, right? I don't know if you notice there's a pig down there when pigs fly. See that pig with wings? Anything is possible when you believe it. Anything is possible if you support and help support people, promote people. Support them, promote them, don't blame them, you're the same. Evita. I love that. I love that line. Oh, beautiful energy. Someone needs to come out of the dark, though. I'm feeling a positive energy with this collective. I'm feeling a positive energy with this. Okay, from the darkness into the light. But it's shared. It's that shared flame. Right? It's that shared happiness. You can promote that happiness within. You can promote people or you can keep them down. You know what I mean? The alchemical artist. 4. 10. Okay, I was going to say 4, but I was drawn to the 4 on there. 4 seasons, 4 elements. Which is kind of funny because I thought this was going to be an elemental reading, right? All signs coming together. Everyone working in conjunction. Endings, new beginnings. And that's like a patchwork quilt. We're all connected one way, shape, or form. One way, shape, or form. Collective, what do we have here? Oh, let's use this deck. Oh, y'all. Stephen Sondheim passed. Oh, my goodness. He lived a good life, but man, what a lyricist. What a lyricist. You know, Jackie's over here just sprawled out. Sweet as can be. Where's Katie, though? Collective energy, please and thank you, Spirit. Collective energy, please and thank you, Spirit. The astrology. Happy birthday, Sagittariuses. Oh, we had 2 that wanted to fly out, so let's just stop right there. Cut the deck. I see what the fuck is up. How are we reading them? We're going to read them that way. So, this is what we get. 10 of Wands in reverse with the Chariot in reverse. Coming out of the dark. Gloria Estefan. And that was after her bus accident, I believe, is when she came out with that song. Because she had an accident on her tour bus, and she had to take some time out because she was hurt pretty bad. Coming out of the dark. 10 of Wands in reverse with the Chariot in reverse. So, yeah. You might have been laid up a little bit, held up a little bit. Burdens are being let go of. This is that, again, that coming out of the darkness, the one light. Who cares if one more light goes out in a sky of 1,000,000 stars? It flickers, flickers, ouch. Lincoln Park, one more light. What's going on here? The energy switch up, guys and gals, I'm telling you. Don't let your emotions take over the best of you, okay? You always got to be shooting for the positive. I want you always to be looking for the light, okay? And if you really get to the point where you can't find it, go get help, okay? There's nothing wrong with knowing what your limits are. Especially when you hit that point or that juncture in your life, okay? That's not a sign of weakness. That's a sign that you at least know you need to get assistance. But that's a rough patch in the road. That's when you're stuck out in the middle of nowhere and you have no cell service, right? That Chariot in reverse, that Ten of Wands in reverse. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? How are you gonna MacGyver it? A lot of you, you're just gonna sit your ass down and wait till the sun comes up and get a different perspective on things. It's all about a different perspective. Because that Ten of Wands in reverse, you notice that old man with like antlers. And each one of them lights is a different color, different, kind of synapses is going on up there, guys and gals. Different brain functions, brain waves working. It's like a release. It's a very beautiful energy. Calming energy. It's like an awakening. Someone is definitely going through a low point. Collective, this could be you, someone you're dealing with. Someone has been stopped. It's like they've been stopped before they could do any more damage. They've been stopped before they could hurt themselves anymore. They've been stopped before... I was going to say before they could hurt themselves. But there's hope. Get the light of another candle, the help of another to see the sun, to see the light coming out of the dark. I finally see the light now. What was that, guys? Was that 80s, late 80s or early 90s that happened to Gloria Estefan? No, it was right during her time on the charts. So it's not a negative energy. I'm wanting to say an awakening, but it might be a little abrupt. You know what I mean? It's not going to be pretty. It's not like going to taper into it. Some people are going to be like hitting that fucking brick wall, but they're going to come out unscathed. But they're definitely going to be kind of down and out for a minute. Setting someone down until they see the light. They see the light. What's the bottom of the deck? Let's see what the bottom of the deck is, y'all. Ace of Pentacles. See the light. 5. 5 there. The 5 there. Picture, yeah, y'all remember them old school centerpieces? Your grandma might have had. They had the different holders for the taper candle, and then you could do like a centerpiece in the middle. That's what that kind of reminds me of. Going back to that lighting another's candle. Right? I get by with a little help from my friends. Y'all, I just noticed for the first time, there's like a tattoo right there on this wrist. Y'all see it right there? Is it a rose? What is it? Ooh, the rose tattoo. Those of you that know that play. What's that look like? It looks like a little elf. Oh my goodness. I don't know if y'all can see the detail on that. Don't that look like a little elf to you guys? Oh my god, that's brilliant, right? Santa's helpers. So some of you, this could definitely be coming around towards Christmas, right? A divine timing energy. Again with that like ace of, or Wheel of Fortune energy. Coming out of the dark. An awakening. A chance to change. Guard down, right? Coming out of the dark. To see the light. Okay, so obviously we got some kind of awakening going on here, y'all. I like it. A light grows brighter only by lighting another. Building others up. Sparking that happiness, right? Sparking that growth, that light. So this isn't a negative energy. But this is definitely an awakening. Some spirit's going to set somebody's ass down before they have a chance to hurt themselves anymore. That's an awakening. You know, that little elf on her wrist. Santa's little helper. God's little helper. Right? Some of y'all in the work that you do. Spirit's little helper. I feel like this is a solitary journey, though. I got to tell you that. I'm not feeling like this is someone going to get help, but this is when someone has to realize and be guided by, like, the stars. You know, referencing back to that, there's a copperhead in the coal mine energy, y'all. No matter what you got going on around, you know, people can get so caught up in what their situation is that they forget the regular things they should be worried about, right? You should always be conscientious of your surroundings and what's going on at all times. You can't get too overly consumed. And yeah, if you need to get help, you get the help that you need. If you need a mechanic, you get a fucking mechanic. If you need a doctor, you go get a doctor. If you need a dentist, you go get a dentist, right? You need to get your eyes checked, you go to an eye doctor. They're specialists for a fucking reason. Some of you, where are you getting your information? Who has access to your thoughts? Are you getting positive reinforcement, or are you staying stuck in a negative energy that just keeps you like confused? What's your focus? What is your light? What is your guidance, right? Pure, clean. You want a white flame? Jack, sweetie. Hey, girl. What's up? Because there's help on the way. Someone is going to get help. They're going to have to see through the dark, though. Coming out of the dark. I'm going to have to post that song. I haven't thought of that song in a long time. I think that was the first song after she had her accident on her tour bus. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section. Those of y'all that remember that. King of Wands in reverse with the Empress here. And the Ten of Pentacles. It's an enlightening. It's an awakening. It's a getting back to happiness. Empress here at that Ten of Pentacles energy. That's happiness. Right? That's loving, kind, caring, gentle energy. That's mama, grandma, baby mama, wifey, girlfriend. Or my masculines. Just, you know, flip it around. Or women, flip it around, right? Emperor, Empress energy. This is happy connections. King of Wands, someone's been set their ass down. Going through that, I'm not going to say dark night of the soul. I'm not feeling that so much as if someone was in the dark night of the soul energy, they're finally piecing it together. They're finally looking and noticing the little pinpricks of light, figuring out how to maneuver by the stars. You know what I mean? Getting back to the basics. Getting back to that, you got to be able to pick your ass up sometimes and get yourself going. Get your bearings. You know, if you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what your trajectory is, you have to be able to sit your ass down. And if you don't, Spirit will sit your ass down until you learn. Remember, stagnation is a reason to look around you and see what the hell you need to see that you're just been fucking oblivious to, right? Because you get so caught up in everything that's going on around that you're forgetting to really take a look at your environment. What can you use in your environment to help you out? right? What are the things that are negative in your environment? What are the things that are positive in your environment? You know, the devil comes in and will give you free access to shit and not make you do the work. When spirit steps in, spirit's like, you want the reward, you got fucking work for it. You know, spirit will be like, pretty much show you what you need to do. They drop you right almost at the finish line, but you got to do some fucking work, right? That's how God works. That's how spirit works. They don't just give you shit. That's when you go and you want that instant gratification. You think it's all about the instant gratification. You want the rewards without doing the work, right? You want a hot body, but you don't want to put the time and effort into it. You know what I mean? You want a beautiful, loving, kind relationship, but you don't want to put forth the work that it takes to get an empress and have a nice, healthy, happy family life, right? Empress ain't a hoe, right? You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You can't take a situation that's shit and faulty and think you're going to just paint it up, right? And make it work. This is actually being guided by the stars and understanding what you need to do. Doing the fucking work. King of Wands energy here. We're going masculine, feminine, just because the cards are popping up that way. You all put it in the direction you need to, and I seen 2122 as I looked up on that. Yeah, the devil energy here. Release, or death, excuse me. Death, devil. It's both very toxic. Yeah, you can't make a whore a housewife. Some people trying to build in a situation that's fire anyway, right? There's nothing here. For some, that's already been consumed out. That's why there's no light. Because the situation has worked itself out. There's nothing left there that gives any compassion. There's nothing left in a situation that actually fuels anything. Right? When it's quick and passionate, that shit burns up really fucking quick. And then what are you left with? Right? What are you left with then? Eight of Wands here. This is that awakening energy, right? You see them Eight of Wands coming through that window? This reminds me of the Tower card too as well, right? This is like someone up there in the turret, right? Their little work desk. Someone getting some communication up in that tower that something just ain't fucking working, right? This is like that forewarning. What's going on here? This situation can't go much further. What you're doing ain't going to fucking work very much longer. So, you know, it's like you can choose to get out now while the getting's good. And you have a little bit of time to pack up the memories, pack up anything valuable you want to take before, you know, you head your ass out. Or it's going to be abrupt. For some, this could come in a dream. This could come in a message, a movie, a book, a song. It's communication, but it's on a personal level. Justice, it's on a personal level. This is that internal. This is that this is that universal, that Wheel of Fortune type energy. There's no people depicted on these cards, right? That's the universe. That's that little elf coming in to shake things up a little bit, right? There's no people depicted on these cards. This is the natural balancing out of energies, the natural balancing out of things. This is when it comes down to you. What are you going to do? What is your part in this? And a lot of you, you factor very much in there. You just can't sit around. You know, you can't pray to God that you want or you need something and you just sit there on your ass and think it's going to show up at your doorstep, right? You say, God, I need food. God, I need a job. And then you go out there and you pound the pavement. You do what you can do. You're proactive, right? And then you get cut a break. This is getting cut a break. Some people, you know, when you deal with the toxic energies, the ones that want to give you quick, instant gratification, you ask for it, you get it, right? Well, once it's gone, then what are you going to do? You just can't keep going back because eventually someone's going to be like, look, it's all fine and good, and we'll give you a line of credit for a while, but what the fuck are you going to do? You can't pay this shit back. And that, you know, when you deal with that devilish energy, that's what you get. The devil will let you rake up a fucking bar tab before he calls you out. And then, you know, there you go. God's going to come in and say, what are you going to work for? What if you want it, are you going to fucking work for it? Because we don't just hand out shit here. That's not the way it works. You either do the work or, you know, we're going to balance shit out whether you like it or not. And but I do feel that God will give you the opportunity to kind of help facilitate you. Right? Remember, the devil's the one that puts the chains on you and restricts you. God gives you free will. Four of Pentacles in reverse. And I love this card, right? The doors are locked, but that lock's being unlocked. Again, with this energy, this is shit that's going on. This is that Wheel of Fortune energy. Things balancing out. The chains coming undone. Restrictions, right? Being lifted. They're definitely someone's fucking journey. And y'all, I'm feeling someone's going to be doing the work. I don't think Spirit's going to let him peter out. See, I said Nine of Swords. I hesitated to say this person was in the Nine of Swords energy. Because I'm not feeling it's that darkness so much as it's that they're coming out of the light. They're coming out of the dark, right? They're starting to piece things together. They're starting to understand how things work. Where's that freaking card at? This is understanding how things work. Pinpoints of light, right? Understanding how things work. And it's all interconnected, like a string of Christmas lights. Only this is the set that, you know, when one burns out, they all keep going. You know, some lights are brighter than the other. Who's lighting your candle? Who is in charge of your brightness? Who are you getting your candle lit from? Right? Is that a positive energy or a negative energy? Is someone lighting your candle for free, or are they charging you a fee to light that candle for you? Right? 228-822 could be a number y'all be seeing. Could be an angel number to look up. One more. Well, I grabbed two. The Devil in reverse and the Strength in reverse. Yeah, someone needs to get over the hold of the toxic energy. The Devil in reverse. Right? God gives you free will. At any point in time, you could go back to the Lord and ask for repentance and do what you need to do. Right? That doesn't mean you're going to be absolved from what the hell you were doing when you were playing with the devil. You're still going to have to pay your dues to the devil. Okay? But God will help lead you on that journey to balance things out. That Four of Pentacles. God ain't going to leave your ass stuck. See, some of y'all, that's someone stuck in this Nine of Swords. Spirit's going to be like, hey, I can come in and help free you, but we're going to have to balance some shit out, and you might not like that, but here you go. Here you go. What you want in the end? The Devil in reverse and the Strength in reverse. You still owe that. You can't play on the dark side and think you can get out of that unscathed. You're still going to have to pay the devil his due. Now, with the help of God, and y'all, I'm using God, so we're going with it. With the help of God, Spirit, he'll get you through that, but you're still going to owe the devil his due, right? You wanted to play with him. There you go. Strength in reverse. This is that you're going to have to learn to pick your ass up. This is that not getting that instant gratification that you're used to getting, because you have to go within to balance the shit out. You have to go within to figure out what you need to do. Yes, you can pray on it, but you got to be proactive in your prayers. God just don't come down and give it to you. He's going to be like, you're going to work, bitch. If you want it that bad, you would be willing to work for it. If you want it that bad, you will crawl your ass through whatever you need to. Because this is for you. This is for the individual, right? You don't do this journey for someone else. This is the journey that you take for you. You're saving your own ass here. So it's like, how important do you think your life is? Are you going to crawl through this journey and come out ahead? Spirit rewards those who are proactive. Spirit rewards those who reward themselves, who are able to do the work. And then things get balanced out. The devilish energy, that toxic energy, is just that quick fix, not having to do the work. You want it, you get it, there you go, right? But there's a price to pay, and yeah, it'll take its toll on you. I'm not feeling a negative energy. I don't think anybody's getting lost. I think this reading's about someone actually going to finally do the work because they're realizing that instant gratification. Yeah, it's very appealing, but the price tag at the end when you get the bill, it's a hell of a lot more than what the fuck shit you did was worth, right? Page of Swords. Pages, okay, let's, who the hell, the pages, the Wheel of Fortune, this is God, this is the universe, asking, what the fuck are you going to do? This is Spirit. What is somebody going to do here? What is somebody going to do? Are you going to get rewarded or not? Because this is based on what the hell you do. You know, can't stress it enough. The devil is the one that wants to give you whatever the hell you think you want and give you easy access to it. God's going to be like, oh, you got to work for that shit, right? You got to work for that shit. We got to show. And this, it doesn't matter if you are, you feel like you are stuck or unable to do something. Anything that you can do to better your situation, right? What is your thought process? What are you doing to facilitate this change that you want? What are you doing to bring in the opportunities that you want, right? You just can't sit there and make a wish list for Santa and think that's what Spirit's going to bring you down. Spirit's going to be like, oh, that's a beautiful wish list, but what the fuck are you going to do to get it? Right? You want a hot body, you want to look good, but then you know what? You got to exercise, okay? You want more money? Well, then, better job opportunities. Are you keeping your eye open for advancement situations? Right? You want a happy love life? You want a happy family life? What are you doing for yourself? What kind of people are you bringing into your heart, to your environment to build with? Are you bringing more toxic people, the devilish energy, who give you whatever the hell you want to get you wrapped up, and then you realize that they cost you more in the end than if you went to an empress, someone that had their shit together? What are you calling in? This is your prayers. This is your prayers. And whatever deity you choose to worship. We say that because, I don't know, are there any atheists out there that believe in tarot? Because that to me would be an oxymoron to an atheist. I don't know. They want to be non-believers. And hey, y'all welcome here too. This is Spirit watching. What are you going to do? So many people forget they control that Wheel of Fortune. You do. It's the actions that you take. It's the choices that you decide to make. It is your thoughts. It is being proactive. It is doing what you need to do to further advance yourself. Whatever situation that you were in, any situation is temporary. You can always evolve. There's always an evolution to it. And for a lot, the outcome. When you get your shit together, Emperor, Empress energy here. Abundance, strong family relations, strong, everything good, right? Empress, this could be your energy too. This is just happy life, happy home. This is that peace. I hate to say abundance because a lot of people just think that means you have a bunch of fucking money. But having a bunch of money doesn't necessarily guarantee you a happy life. Okay? This is abundance on so many fucking levels. This is you're with a partner that loves you. It's a kind, beautiful relationship. Not just a daddy, where's the charge card at, right? This isn't that, toxic shit. This is a relationship based on love, something that actually grows. Where if that shit was taken away, because remember, Wheel of Fortune energy, things can change on a dime. What's real and what's not. That daddy, where's the charge card energy at, right? Keeping someone around just for their looks, versus someone around who actually fits the fucking part. Right? The boy, you know, you marry for money, you earn every fucking penny, right? Where your intentions are, you earn it. You earn it. This is a journey everyone has to take at some point in their life. Till you figure out. It's a beautiful journey to be on. You know, it kind of sucks, but there's guidance along the way. Once you figure out how to tune into it, once you learn to navigate, and it is that it's survival type energy at the end of the day, right? It's just not in the fucking jungle. This is you learning to navigate your world. This is you learning to navigate from the situations that you're in, figuring out the downfalls and the positives. Spirit's watching. God rewards those who are proactive. Yes, you can pray for it, but what are you doing to help facilitate it along? Right? The devil's the one that'll come in and let you sit on your ass and not do the work. But boy, the price you pay for that, and it don't last. Spirit's like, okay, you want to pray for it. That's great. What are you doing to achieve it? What are you doing? Because the more time and effort you put, you're going to get matched by Spirit by half. Right? This is that, okay. You put forth the effort, we're going to match your effort. Spirit will match your effort. Okay? That's how that works. Spirit will match your effort. This is a beautiful outcome in the end. Whether this is with a person or just singular, okay? Not everything's about having someone around, because some people need to learn how to be by themselves. Okay? This is when you get in that 9 of Pentacles energy on your own. Creating your own 10 of Pentacles, your own abundance. And abundance isn't just financial. It's everything around you being in like harmony. You know how to create what you want. No worries. The Emperor and the Empress get there because they've been through some shit. They know how it works. That's why they're able to rule the kingdom, right? You ain't going to put someone in the mailroom as CEO of a company, right? You at least got to kind of play a few positions. You got to play a few roles in that company to understand how the hell shit works, right? Now, you're not going to take someone from the mailroom and just make them the CEO. But you know what? Someone from the mailroom can work their way up through a company in various positions to understand how the whole company functions, maybe on a better level than someone that's just brought on the street to fill that CEO position because someone knows how everything operates. It's that type of energy. No, you just can't take someone from the mailroom and make them a CEO. But someone from the mailroom can work themselves up to be a damn good CEO because they know from the ground floor how the whole fucking thing works. This is that energy. You learn to control your life. You learn how to run your life like a factory, like a business, like a profitable business. You know how it works. And you have to go through that journey sometimes to learn. So that way you don't go back down that road, right? That mailroom energy. You might have delivered mail to various people on them floors, never thinking that eventually you'd be holding those positions. Someone would be delivering the mail to you as you climb that ladder. Delivering the mail, that is the balance coming in. Opening up doors that might have been locked to you before. It's that growth energy. You have the ability to do that. The more knowledge you gain, things balance out and doors open. And you see, there's no people on these cards. Spirit will match you. The energy, the intensity you put into the healing, the energy, the intensity you put into what the fuck you do, Spirit will help match you. And if you stay consistent enough, you might get some little extra rewards thrown in there because you were consistent. Right? As you were climbing that ladder going from the mail room, right? Various positions. Yeah, you got various bonuses along the way, right? You got given opportunities that maybe help further you along. Those are the hidden opportunities. Spirit will match what you put out. If you don't put out any effort, you can't sit there and cry and boo-hoo when you get no returns. But this is not negative, okay? This could be what someone's going through now. Some of y'all been through this, been there, done that, right? Can I get an amen? Teaching the others how to do it. Saving people some trouble along the way, right? This is the trick. If you want to navigate it quicker, this is how you do it. You either fucking listen or not. You could do it the hard way or you could do it the easy way, right? When you were working in the mailroom, maybe you worked with someone who was in management who kind of gave you a few ideas. Sabrina, I'm drawn back to that Sabrina movie. Remember, her dad was the chauffeur for the guy, and when he was buying and selling his stocks, when he was taking him to work, he would pay attention to what he was buying, so he was able to help his daughter out in the end through investments. Because he listened and trusted to someone that he knew where to put the time and energy and invest in. That's the outcome at the end of the day. Whether you got a partner there or not don't really matter, right? The Empress and the Ten of Pentacles. But you got to do the fucking work. You got to do the work. Ten of Wands in reverse. It first begins with dropping the old thought patterns, dropping the old negatives, dropping any restrictions you've placed on yourself, dropping the burdens. Freeing the mind. Coming out of the dark. Gloria Estefan. Let's throw one more on that. King of Swords, taking charge. This is when you grow up, for a lot of you, becoming that page, unable to wield that sword to do what you need to do to becoming the master of it. Mastering your own domain. Learning to control your environment. Learning to control that wheel of fortune. The opportunities that you receive. And that, my dear collective, is where we end this reading. That is absolutely gorgeous. It's a lesson we all learn or should be learning. So take this how this resonates. This could be your energy collective. This could be someone you're dealing with. This could just be a beautiful little reading to inspire someone on this journey. Who the hell knows? But when you do the work on yourself and you put forth the time and effort, you will get rewarded. But you got to put forth the effort. However much you can. This ain't about if you feel you are limited in any way, shape, or form, okay? You do what you know you can do, okay? And Spirit will match your gumption, your drive, your energy. It's like an energy exchange, right? The more you put into it, the more faith you have in it, the more belief you have in it, then you will get matched. Regardless of what your environmental restrictions might be. Yes, you are sometimes stuck and unable to do things, but what can you do with what you have to work with? Okay, that's when Spirit's going to give you that boost to help you kind of advance from that situation. It is that fucking easy, guys and gals. The effort you put out, you get rewarded back. The devil just lets you do it without putting forth the effort. That's why it comes at a cost at the end. And it's fleeting. Devil's like a fucking loan shark, right? Like a payday loan. Hell yeah, come to us. We'll keep lending you shit, but the interest is gonna fucking kill you at the end of the day. Right? Whew. Collective, I love that. I love that. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling, coming out of the dark. I'm going to have to fucking list that song, y'all. I'm going to have to listen to it. Peace, love, and light.